Well, here we are at the Othona front door with the usual welcome notice, but also one warning delivery people and asking them to leave things outside because here we are under the virus lockup. But no reason not to take a walk safely round our grounds, and I'd love you to come with me. So we'll head up the driveway first. I'll just pause until we get there. Well, the daffodils are pretty well over now and the primroses are disappearing, but bluebells are out and there's lovely blossom on the trees. And it's this fantastic sunny day with not a cloud anywhere in the sky. There we are, just to prove it. I'm going to take you over and have a look. Oh, here are some primroses. What was I saying? They haven't disappeared at all. There are a few primroses. I'm going to take you over towards the orchard. See you there in a moment. So here we are in the orchard in the northwest corner of Othona's grounds. Our little apple trees here got a good pruning back in February, just before we had to think about closing down. And then along the bank beside me you may see where our new groundsman Moritz has been laying a hedge, cutting the branches down and putting them so that the hedge will grow up fresh and strong. Oh, that was a car just went by. They're pretty rare at the moment. It's really quiet here, except for the bird song. Further round in the grounds, got to the position just west of the lodge where Liz and Kate's partner Gavin are living during this lockdown, and our new improved raised beds. The lodge itself has had a recent new coat of paint on its windows, and here freshly replanted polytunnel, looking good for some good produce later in the year. Now, you may never have actually seen the beehives here at Othona, even if you've tasted the honey at breakfast. There's one, and there are more in beyond the trees there. We keep them well out of the way from where most people will be walking for obvious reasons. They're just, again, near the lodge. Anywhere deserves to have its little secret places, and Othona's no exception, and I bet that very few people have found their way down this path. I'm having to step carefully because the nettles are beginning to grow up and I'm only in open sandals. Stung myself a couple of times, because down this little path we come to an amazing quiet spot to stand and look out across the fence with our neighbour's property down towards the sea. You could linger here as long as you want. And don't worry about my nettle stings, because I found some dock leaves right by the nettles, of course, but they're always meant to grow to rub on and relieve the pain. Now here is the trunk of a massive tree, actually stood in our neighbour's garden but fell partly into ours last year. It's been cut up enough for us to squeeze past on our way down towards the bottom of Othona's grounds and eventually towards the path to the sea. I'll see you there in a moment. This woodland is just delicious. Bird song, dappled sunlight. And just a few steps away, a little bridge over the ditch and a gate out from the bottom of our grounds into the National Trust territory. and a view right round Lime Bay from Portland, just visible over there, all the way round. Oh, there's the sun on the sea, and looking out towards Lyme Regis in that direction. That's enough for today, I think. Another time we'll walk the other way round the east end of Othona's grounds. I'll leave you with this view of the sea.